Yes, sir.
Alignment
Well, we're allowed to
chart.
cuss, just no racism.
Hold on. Alignment
Damn
chart.
it.
Does someone want to do the intro
already has it
or
up.
no? Do the
I'll do
intro.
the intro.
No, I'll do it.
Yeah,
Alright,
because that's
what's
the
up,
only time
boys?
that he's gonna speak. So
Welcome back
let
to
him do
Dexter.
it.
That's me. I think that's the channel name, right? Okay,
You wanna-
perfect. We're
you
goated.
wanna redo it? You wanna redo
Thank you for
it?
200 subs. Much appreciated. Keep that grind up. Let's try to get to 300.
So, calm.
Jay,
I
don't
said
ruin
we-
my intro.
Nah, just redo it, Adam. You got it. Nobody
God
interrupt.
damn it.
Well,
Go ahead.
This is
Pause
where you have to
recording,
use
pause
that cut sound like beep,
Cut,
like
cut,
the beep,
cut,
and click,
cut.
click.
Everybody,
Here,
Jesus
everyone,
says-
everyone got
Jesus
it.
says
Everyone
an
has to
extra
compete.
outro.
Everyone has
Jesus
to
says an
compete for
extra
best
outro.
intro.
Fucking
Alright,
our
here we go.
blooper tape.
Adam blew it. So all right,
fucking
Jake,
blew
you're
it.
next since you're
Jake, you're next.
never
what?
here.
What?
Yeah, go,
do
Jake.
what you got.
Go.
Gotta do
Because
things.
you ruined mine.
And action.
Oh, fuck. Welcome back to Dexter. That's
Go.
me.
You fucked it. Alright, next.
Okay. Bone, you're next. And
No, I'm not.
action.
No, I'm not. No, the fuck I'm not.
All right, Soapy. And action.
What's up, guys? We're coming at you with a tier list for Rainbow Six Siege right now. If you need to know anything, all the socials will be linked in the provided video at Dexter's. That's me, Twitch, YouTube. Hit them on the Twitter. Get all the follows in there. We're gonna come at the tier list, like I said, for all the ops, all the way up to the newest op. I honestly cannot recall. It is a zombie right now, and from here we will go from there.
That was actually
All right. I saved myself for last, and this is why. You got to come in with the excitement, like you're selling something. All right?
Alright,
So you
let's
got to be
go.
like,
Let's hear
yo, guys, it's your boy, Dexter. That's me. Back at it again. This time with the tier list updated to year 7, season 1. A zombie now on the list. We're going to do it from the best op to the newest, greatest op, all the way back to Ash throwback. And here we go. Let's get it. There you go.
Yeah, I don't know
He's
if I like
the lion,
Sophie's
man, if you guys
better.
couldn't tell.
No, so I had it to where he knew what year and season it was. I
Yeah,
forgot.
true. Yeah, let's go
Alright.
size.
So let's go.
Keep the he's
Okay.
a lion, man, by the way. In there.
Or you can just let Dexter do his cool
Yeah. Now Scotty does his
Adam
own.
came in here, he's like, this is mine now. Adam's like, this is mine. I'm
We haven't
taking all
heard
this
Scotty
stuff.
do it yet.
Yes.
Yeah, what do you got, Scotty?
My
Come on.
channel.
He's done enough of them now.
You want me, hold up. Let me scroll past this bitch real
Alright.
quick. Her ass shaking like a fucking water balloon.
What?
Alright, so I'm doing my own intro.
Alright.
Alright, that's good.
Yeah.
Let me
Yep,
grab
do
the
it.
mic and get it close. My fucking keyboard just farted. That's hot. Here we go. I haven't done it in front of people.
Yeah, it's hard to top mine, I know. I know, it's hard to top mine, I know. It's pretty good.
Here we go.
You gotta
Hello everybody, my name is Dex. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna be doing the Rainbow Six Siege tier list with the homies. And yeah, socials down in the below, and let's just get straight into it. That's legit all my intro ever is, unless I script the shit. Quick as
Perfection.
shit, quick
Alright.
shooter.
Let's go.
Alright, so
Mute.
Are we gonna go from that? Are we going from
Yeah,
literally
top.
the
Top.
top
We
to
can
bottom?
play, we're gonna play around.
yeah,
with the
well,
bottom,
we
though.
can go through the end.
No, I think you should go with who do you think is completely useless? Just get that out of the way now.
Okay,
Caveira.
so
Smoke.
No.
Caveira?
Cav,
Useless.
yes,
What?
Castle.
no, Nick, bitch.
No, castle's useful.
Guys.
Blackbeard.
Guys.
Cav,
Guys.
Glass,
Okay.
those two
Useless?
go down there instant.
Yep.
Black-
All right.
Doka
Doka,
be
no,
useless.
we got. Shut up.
Okay, you
Everybody,
gotta stop.
shut the hell
Adam,
up. Okay,
shut up.
so we're just gonna knock out the 2 useless ones right now, and then we can go ahead and play with it later.
Okay.
So,
Let's.
we're going in order, motherfucker. That's why their operators are lined up like this.
Okay, mute. Useful.
I feel
Optional.
mute's optional.
No, he's not. What?
Mozzie's just better. Straight up.
No, because you have to counter.
Yeah, it's true.
He acts as
putting
counter.
mute-
He's useful.
I'm putting mute as strong.
I don't
IMO.
think mute's strong after the nerf. Because if I have to put 2 on a
Okay,
wall,
here.
it's just taking away what I can do with other ops.
But okay. This is my thoughts on mute as a guy who plays mute. Shotgun is useful.
That is true.
He has SMG as his secondary. Nitro is always useful. And then his thing is mainly anti-intel. I wouldn't use it as anti-breach all the time, but it can be used as anti-breach, which is why it's also useful for that. That's the reason why I would say at least useful. At this moment, useful, not optional.
I wish the dude who made
useful.
it for me would have just kind of went like S and then just down. Because it'd be a whole lot easier to do it like that because all ops have their uses. But for now, we can keep them up and useful. Sledge, I think...
Scott, if you click on the things, if you click on the boxes, you can change
Oh my
it.
god.
S. Just capital S.
I gotta move the mic.
He tries to type S and he just does nothing.
B.
B.
S A D C D F.
D. F.
D.
Yep.
That one.
Just keep keep
Alaska,
useless as useless.
dig it.
Just keep useless
Why
as
is the
useless.
D uncapitalized? Ass.
Okay.
That makes me feel better
Perfection.
keeping them up in there. Sledge.
Sledge
I
C tier.
B tier.
Sledge is.
C tier.
B.
B tier or C tier?
One in A tier.
I would say yeah. B right now. B tier.
I think Sledge is B because the L85 is a solid weapon. Lost the SMG11. He's frags are his best
God,
part of
bro,
his kit,
like-
honestly, because he's not even the best soft breach, and that's his only role. Zoph's better,
God.
Ash could be better, and so can Buck. Buck's probably the best soft breach in the game, to be honest. So that's how I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Smoke. So Smoke has to go up. Smoke has to go to S. Just because he's Smoke. Am I wrong?
You gotta throw that out.
No, I would say B tier at that point too.
How
For smoke,
so?
Shotgun, SMG-11, plant denial.
Look, I want mutant smoke or mutant.
yeah, mute smoke should be at the same if they have the same exact things because mute has the exact mute has
Okay,
nitro
Mute has a nitro.
compared to smoke not having nitro.
Mute is not even as close as Smoke is.
But they have the same exact weapon set.
Smoke has a better
one is
gadget.
Smokes. One's on the. Yeah.
Smoke can stop the plant. Your nitro is only going to work once. And it's only going to work for a second. And if you miss throw it, it's bad. With the smoke, you have...
Smoke has 45
Yeah,
seconds.
something like that. With a deployable, shotgun
15
SMG.
per.
Smoke has the perfect defender kit. There's no art...
We'll keep him in S for now.
Ash. Yeah, I'm feeling A too.
Or B.
A to B. Remember, we can
Guns
always...
and
I say B
We
tier.
can always go around and change it at the end.
As of this season, B tier.
why?
We going
Because
off the season or
all
the-
LMGs are sitting in A tier right fucking now.
So that doesn't mean Ash is an A tier.
Just...
I just said she's B tier. Just because it's like she doesn't have that same capability anymore. And people would rather bring so many other things with
Because
Gone
if you
6
put-
like Finka.
If you put Ash in A, then you have to put Zoph in A.
I
No,
feel that
Zoph
I still feel
might go
Zoph is
A.
better than Ash at this point until they nerf that LMG.
Yeah, that's.
So
what
let's
I'm
just skip
saying.
around and
Yeah,
put
that's
Zoph
what
up
I'm
in
saying,
there
because
because she burns me more utility
Yep.
as Ash has the fucking what's it called? Has the LMG-E,
LMG.
which is the best LMG out right now.
I would put Castle,
Castle
in
is
B
a very
tier right now
solid B
too.
tier
B.
because he has the pocket shotty for
Solid
rotates.
B.
He can cover the windows and can cover doors with his ability. Has the wubba dubs. He's just an all.
Pulse is gonna be
Ass.
Pulse is about to be D or ass tier.
Pulse has his.
He's a
Okay,
Terrible.
Pulse can be one of the
Only
okay.
one
Yeah, he has the
nitro.
one nitro, but he can be one of the best utility-based ops. But when he has his gadget out, he's a sitting duck,
Useless.
and people drone in higher ranks.
Yeah, the only time he's good is legitimate bank on basement when you just have him in vault. That's like the safest spot.
Thermite
I
A
think
tier.
Thermite's a solid A tier. Actually, I don't know. A
Thermite's
to
a B
S is
tier.
something I feel
Oh,
Thermite can be. It just depends on the player.
Player.
Because I like
Doc.
I just think there's better hard breachers now.
Doc
That's
is
it.
here. Because he doesn't offer anything really utility-wise to the team. He'll heal up at this point.
Hold up. Pause. Look at Bone.
Means
Okay,
that's
fuck
you.
Bone.
Monty has to go A.
Monty.
Monty
Oh,
can go.
I'm thinking-
Monty can go C
A
to
or
B.
S,
I'm
it
thinking-
depends on the
Monty
I was
player.
can
thinking
go
more
C to B, bro.
individually, like type shit. But
I would say C to B
Some-
tier just because of the fact that it depends. It really depends on where you're going, what you
we'll
have.
keep him in C for now,
But-
and then we can mess with him.
Soapy. Why would you say A to S?
Because if you actually have a coordinated team, he's
He's a
That is
util
true.
burn.
he's a live.
He is the
drone.
most. Like, yeah.
He's a live drone that can still push in, cover ground, hold an area, and then keep the defenders at their toes when your attackers are working. Because it's like, if you know Monty's in a corner, you can't even hold that door.
Yeah.
You can't even hold an angle into the door if Monty's looking at you, because that Monty's gonna be like, pre-fire this guy, he's standing, and you're done. So
The
you
only
have to stay
thing-
back, and that's allowing that other attacker to get in and play off of Monty. That's why like Monty can never push solo. He always needs a backup with him. And then when
I
his
wish I
backup
could
dies,
copy
that's
to
when you
Monty
fucking
because I would keep him in probably both, like D to S, like just put him in both depending.
I would say B tier just because of the fact that like it really fucking
Rook's B
depends.
tier.
Like it really depends. He takes away a gun, which sucks, but at the same time, like Soapy said, he's alive.
And he
He's
has
a
the
live
smokes.
drone, and he's a util burn.
Okay. I think Rook B tier.
You want people to waste their nitros?
Are you only gonna say on
Oh,
God?
God. Nah, I think Rook B tier because he has impacts. He gives the permanent health boost. Like,
Yeah, the permanent health boost. That's one of the biggest
Yeah,
buffs
I think that
Like,
boy Rook is
of
here.
recent history.
Twitch
Crazy.
S tier.
Which
like-
S?
You don't say S or
She's
A.
going up
Yeah,
to
dude.
S. There, what is wrong with her
Dude.
kit? Nothing.
Varsity has her as a broken gun. It's cheating if you use her gun, so
Yeah,
clearly
so-
she's S tier.
Yeah, according to
According to
what's his
Varsity,
face?
who has an
Yeah,
S in his
Honestly,
name.
Hold on. Here's where I want to come into play. Can we put Mute on A and Bandit on B?
Yeah.
Explain.
Is that okay
Explain.
with
I want
everybody?
your explanation. Like, I'm okay with it.
I'm
Just-
just
Hey,
saying.
they both are A.
He's more versatile, meaning he can util plus a wall rather than Bandit's just a fucking wall. Unless you throw barb down on it.
That is
You
facts.
know what I'm saying? But that's just
That
so
is
I'm just
I
putting
agree.
the overall, and you can also bump fucking those jammers on top of boxes and shit, like on box 2 on fucking
You know what?
box 2
I
on-
agree. I made
Blitz.
Mute, so I like him in A tier.
So, no,
Blitz
listen.
by himself?
Personally, I
B.
think Blitz is D. Like,
D.
100%.
Yeah, I really think
I want to
he's
switch
D or
Cav out
ass.
of Blitz. I want to.
I just think there's better shields.
I would put Cav above Blitz. IMO.
I would just put them both in ass tier.
Blitz doesn't give intel.
Actually, no, I agree with him on this.
Blitz doesn't favor the team.
Blitz
Cav
gets
favors
murdered.
the team.
His flashes are the suckiest flashes I've ever seen. Now they're like so fucking bad in the game. Like I can't tell you the most recent time I've been flashed by a Blitz when they brought Blitz. Blitz has been headshotted more so than he's flashed me in the past like year.
Blitz
And I'm
ass.
not that good at headshotting blitzes. I'm just saying, like that's how
You
bad
know what
it
you
is.
could do, Scott? You could add
How
it
do I
to.
add a tier? It's no.
Go to the little,
too
go up
deep.
a little
Nope.
bit, hit the little setting thing, like the little gear.
The gear
Okay.
next to you.
Add a row below.
Add row above.
No, add row below.
Below
Bullet.
ass tier? It's ass tier. What do you want?
Oh, whoops.
Gay. Tier.
By the way, cabin glass went
Get your
down
asses
to the
back in there.
bottom.
We'll figure this out in a second. We'll add the F tier to between them.
Tier. Call it gay tier.
Above, boom.
Add to it. F. You can change the color too if you
Yeah,
hit
I
this
saw
little
that.
settings bar on.
Make it some color. Make it brown.
What do we
No,
say?
ass tier needs to be
Make it
brown.
black.
Blue. I don't fucking know.
And then make it brown. It deserves it.
I don't think
Fucking
there's a
poop
brown
around.
color.
You know what? Make it black tier.
Sweet.
Like blacklisted tier.
We barely
It's
see
an ad.
What it says.
back
Good,
before. Oh.
good. Alright.
Okay.
IQ.
What's an
I
app?
think
Oh, we'll put Blitz in F then.
IQ's
Yeah.
A tier.
Yep.
IQ
Yep.
is
There's just
She's
something
pretty
about
hot,
her
so.
kit, like the actual stuff she brings, not counting her gadget, that I just don't like. Because it's what breaching charges and claymores. It's okay, but
and I'd put her in B tier. Like she can be useful, but you know, like you would replace her immediately with your fucking Callie if you can just get rid of gadgets with Callie.
Nah, I
It
wouldn't
takes
replace
out the
it with
danger
Callie
of you
at all.
having to roam out and
to
find the
be
fucking
fair,
shit.
but G8
I would never
That,
replace it
that's
with
my
Callie.
G8.
IQ
Now-
could get it.
Jaeger, S tier. No other op can do what he does as effectively. He's a must pick.
Wamai.
No, not even.
Wamai.
Well, my only
Not even-
catches,
Because
it'll still
Wamai-
blow up.
Wamai doesn't eliminate the gadget. It'll still blow up and destroy you.
You can. Well, then don't put it near util.
That's-
That's literally how that works.
No, but you have to put it.
That's legit. If you're gonna use him as a
Yeah.
Jaeger alternative, you have to
Yeah,
play him like
that's
Jaeger
good.
there. Now, Fuse, since his buff, I think he's a solid C tier option.
C tier.
Like, you can't really go wrong with him if you're playing above, but there's better options.
Yeah, now that he can go through.
Yeah, the
fucking
reinforced walls, even though that's.
Capcan, B or A?
He's gonna
I think we put
be.
him.
He's gonna be A. I think I would put him in
A tier.
A tier. Honestly,
Just because
I think
the
reason
SMG,
why, as soon as they find out there's a Capcan on the board, it slows down any push immediately.
It slows
Any
down.
push.
Yep.
And then his gun is pretty solid on defense.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll gain about 20 seconds, or you'll be okay for an additional 20 seconds once they realize a Capcan's on the board.
No, I'll
No,
get
no.
S
At
tier.
least to clear
that's a
one
good
round.
tier.
Yeah.
No,
Tachanka,
Like,
that's all
B
I'm
tier.
saying.
That's how I feel about him. Because
Dummy thick.
no, listen, Tachanka B to A tier because he
Yeah.
does everything Smoke does better. The only thing is that he has to use a slow ass SMG. If he had a secondary, like a faster secondary, he'd be used more because he does more than Smoke and it lasts longer.
I feel like if the
fair.
LMG had a higher fire
Then-
rate.
I mean, we'll get there eventually. I was gonna say Goya would be in the same fucking boat then, but we'll
Okay,
get there.
Buck, he's A tier.
Buck,
He is the most versatile
tier.
op in this game. He
yeah,
is
he's A
one of the
tier,
only
though.
ops that can do everything by himself.
And plus, he
He is-
destroys the zombie guys.
He is his, listen, he is his own hard breach. So if need be, he can go above,
With the-
get wall, open, like, and then open it up himself. He has a better gun than the L85. He's just a better off. It's also a safer pick if you're gonna soft breach.
Howdy.
Yeah.
Would you guys be okay with going Therm Buck to S?
Thurman Buck the S. I'm okay with that, but I want to keep Thurman A because of Ace. Because I think Ace is just better.
Okay. Okay.
Well, not it's soft. I think Frost joins Pulse and B
Frost?
tier.
D tier.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about
Literally.
Ace, which we'll get there, I guess, is the fact that you can thermite trick as well. You can trick people with thermites. You throw that ace gadget's gone.
Okay.
Frost.
If it gets fucking tricked.
Okay, Blackbeard.
Yeah, you can't take that shit.
I wanna.
Blackbeard's
Yeah,
fucking
Blackbeard
F.
F. He.
F. That's what I said before,
I don't think
bro.
Blackbeard's totally ass because that shield will save your fucking life.
Yeah, it'll save you from one headshot, and then you have enough time to at least react. But like aside
That's
from
right,
that,
yeah.
you're a completely selfish ass op that does jack shit.
Again, that's
Coming
right. Yeah,
from
listen.
an F player,
Okay.
Blackbeard are the same.
Blackbeard
So-
suck.
No,
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
The nerf.
I think
B.
Valkyrie's
B to
still
A.
A because she still can give you as much util. Solid weaponry with a nitro.
If
But Valkyrie
She
can't
used to
throw
be
cameras
S, but
out
after the
anymore.
nerf, it
doesn't
drops
matter.
down to
Intel
A.
That's
was
what I was gonna
better.
say.
It's just a slight nerf.
I was gonna say the
Intel-
same exact thing.
Intel will
That's
win
tier
you
to A.
games. Yeah,
Cappy,
that's it.
Capital,
That's tier to A.
I think he's a solid B
Valkyrie
tier
can get
operator
it.
at this point.
Mhm.
Because
Right now.
LMG
Mostly
pretty good. The
Valkyrie.
para can use some work, but if you know how to use it, it's pretty good. Claymore hard breach. He has the ability to smoke off her plant and stop the plant. What's it called? Like stop plant angles.
Stop defuse, or stop
Yeah, defuse.
anti-defuse, I guess technically, because you're defusing the bomb
Okay,
as an
so-
attacker.
Yeah.
Echo, how do y'all feel about Echo?
Anti-defuse.
Honestly, bro, he's a little
I would
kid.
say he's B tier.
Yeah, ever since his drone nerf, because he
Yeah, his MP5.
He's solid. It sucks that his drone's no longer invisible, but he does he's plant denial 1. 2, his gun is solid with that, especially with the 2x
He has a
scope still
1.5
on it. Or 1.5 on it, you're right. And
He's
then
a pop star, bro.
and then he has 2 of his drones and he still has impacts. Shield if you need it. It's up to
Abana's in
you.
a very weird place because I see her on the same level as Therm, but she's just used differently than Therm.
I would Hibana's S tier in my
That's
opinion.
true, that's
Mono's so
Hibana's S tier because of the fact that you can now choose how many fucking pellets she shoots out. And her gun's solid. And she's a 3-speed.
she also has flashbangs, and I don't remember what her other one is because I only use the flashbangs. I think it's breach charges. It's
Yeah, I think
yeah,
it
it's
might be
breach
breach
charges.
charges.
Yeah,
It's
breach.
charge-
Yeah,
it's
because I
breach
still
charges.
remember to push on order.
Do we
I
move
think
her down
she's
to
A. I think she's
instead of S.
Mono.
I don't think she's up there with people like Jaeger or Buck, but she's definitely up there with those.
Wait, why would you
Okay,
why
because
not
she's
S?
not better than Ace. That's the whole thing here. Ace is getting his S tier slot because he is right now the best hard breach. He
that's debate. I still think that's debatable with the pellets. With the
Nah,
pellet
hear me out.
switch.
I understand, but you gotta counter. Like Ace can counter shields,
Yeah,
bro.
Ace counter shields. He has the actual best gun in the
Hibana
game.
can't do that. Therm can't do that. Like, it's a nade, or Ace can actually do that.
I think Jackal joins everybody
Fair.
up in S tier because
Nope.
He is though. He's too good.
He is too good. Why do you think
If
he
you
gets
play
banned
him,
all the
if
time?
you hear
He
me
gets
out,
banned
if you
because
play
one-
Jackal properly with your entries, and you actually get it down right, you can eliminate roamers.
Yeah,
in
Jackal's
not
main
even
ability is to
45
eliminate
seconds.
roamers, and if he does
Yeah.
that job well, he's one of the best ops in the game.
Think of how many times you can just like, not even with Jackal, just clearing your roamers out on bank. How quick you can get like map control. You have like a whole minute and a half to play with just on pushing site after that.
plus yeah.
Like,
Plus
with
his
Jackal.
primary weapons, he has the
Mira?
PDW, is a really
primary
good fucking
weapons
gun,
are
and then his primary AR.
Secondary
Not even the
shotgun.
secondary shotgun. The primary AR. What the fuck is that called? The PDW? Not the PDW. Thank you. I was getting my
C7.
brain mixed up. That's basically the
PDW is
R4C
the-
before it's nerfed with a zoom scope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mira, with the
Mira's
Well,
really
yeah.
map dependent. It's really
I
site
think Mira's
dependent.
A because since the ace changes, I think she went
Mira's-
down a little bit on the slot. But if Mira's played correctly, Mira's one of the most oppressing ops in the game.
Legion?
He's B to A in my opinion.
The way Psy
Yeah.
plays him?
But nah, I'm kidding.
I would say that he's
C
C
tier,
tier. I would say like
why is Castles?
because if you
more-
okay, you gotta.
Hey, Legion.
Did you double click him or something?
It's always like this. We
curious.
figured this out last night.
The reason why so Legion could be B tier, I guess. I feel like we're throwing so many things in B tier.
Yeah, when they should be.
But-
S. Legion should be
I
higher.
think
than
B
that,
to A is where I
I
would.
think he is B. I think he's solid B tier. It's just like
You could just throw like IQ and Valk up.
You want me to
on
put
top,
IQ and Valk up on top still?
And then Legion S.
And then you could throw Legion,
Legion
up. Throw Ash up.
There we go.
I think I want to
Ying
drop Hibana down the beta. Because the
Why?
only thing she can really
Not
do
up there with
effect
everyone
like
else.
better than the others is getting the hatches.
And I feel like
Hatches,
Thermite is
castles.
better than Hibana.
Safer.
Thermite's better than Hibana.
Well, depending.
She can-
depending.
No, Hibana's
how many
safer.
ops can you do? Okay, this is the one thing I think Hibana would be good for. Whenever I use her, which is very rarely because I'm on another amazing op that has yet to be mentioned. But anyway, so, no, for real though, like she's the only one who can time her breach. So like if you want a distraction breach, like let's say they bring a castle, you put your fucking pellets on a castle door,
Yeah, Therm can
and you
do
start
that.
your flank.
You can do that.
That's wasting a whole ass therm. It takes two pellets.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
that's
I'm
anything.
just saying like how Hibana's safer than Therm though on anything. You're not putting your shit up like same as Ace. Like he's safe.
Wait,
You don't have to do a whole animation to where you don't have your gun up. Like I mean Hibana, you're pulling your shit up, but you can switch out. You're not
Caught with your dick out.
you're not fucking frozen for like yeah. So I'd leave
Yeah.
both of them in A
Mine
and IMO,
definitely
and
don't
then if so factor you got to move them
Okay,
together.
so.
But
Okay,
Ying
Ying
with her
did get
recent
nerfed. In the last one, her flashes only last half as long, but she did gain a fourth. So
I would still say C tier.
I don't know.
Yeah,
with her I think she has the.
She has hard. She has
She has
reach.
a hard breacher, a smoke,
Okay, maybe
and
B.
that
Maybe
81
B.
round mag is one of the strongest LMGs, and it reloads
Yeah,
faster.
maybe B.
So
So I say
feel like
C
she's
tier.
A.
It's either C or you're gonna get C or B
Yeah.
tier regardless of her.
Ella? C.
Oh,
3-speed shield, really
This
good.
isn't a
Really
waifu
good
tier
SMG.
list.
The shotgun got nerfed, but it's still usable. And she has the 3
you say
concussives,
it's
which
fine?
are basically defender flashbangs.
It's defender flashbang, and it lets you know that someone's entering site.
Maybe
if they don't
A,
shoot it.
then?
So okay,
If-
wait.
I would say B tier.
You need your weight here, Soap. You play Ella as much as I do,
What?
so I need your weight on this.
Ella, B or A?
B, A, C, D, F, S. You can decide.
Wifey on the
I'd
not
match
fine.
her. I can't match her. I mean, I'd throw B. I want to put her A, but it's just like she doesn't have as many as Legion or Cap can. She doesn't do damage. It's more of intel.
And would
You
bet.
can, you can concussion off of it, but it,
Dokubi, I feel like is
C to
tier.
D, I would say C to D.
Though could be
I'm gonna go with D.
useless.
Her kit leaves a lot to be desired, but her gadget is so overwhelming at points that it has to be respected like that.
it's just no
That's
damage.
why you mute's useful.
She's got
Vigil?
more cuts on her.
No. Vigil?
Vigil's a
I think
solid
he-
roamer. He's gonna
All
be.
the way.
He's gonna be. He's
All
gonna
the
be.
fucking way. All the
He's gonna be
fucking way.
A or. He's gonna be
All
A
the
or S
fucking
tier.
You want me to put
way.
up him up in
A or
here?
S.
And just
A
throw
or
him up
S.
there
I say
for a
A
minute.
tier. I say A
Why?
tier at the
A to
very
B,
least.
Right.
Because his gadget
A
is
to S.
low-key just kind of useless and bad. He
What? He's good.
Yeah,
if you
I
play him
know.
A
right.
to
But my issue with
No,
is
but the
if you
thing
use
is,
his
can see it
gadget,
through walls.
he can just be spotted by a good amount of the operators. IQ sees him through walls. If you use a drone like most teams do, he's gonna, yeah,
You'll see him
exactly. He
with the
doesn't
white.
counter Jackal. So,
Counters
counters
Lion.
Lion, yeah, he'll counter
The only
Lion, he'll
downside-
counter, Dokkaebi.
I'm gonna say the only downside
Like it's,
troop.
no wait, he doesn't even counter Dokkaebi.
All right. Here we go. Here we go.
Impact's the best kit
Let
for
me-
roaming. He's an A tier. If his gadget was a little bit
His-
better,
yeah, his-
I would put him up in S personally.
His guns are fucking mint. Yeah.
Let me make my case for
I
Lion
think
C
Lion-
tier.
C
C.
tier, I like that.
C tier.
I like that.
No. So the reason I say C tier
I like that.
is multiple reasons. He's not completely necessary, but at the same time, like the way I always play him, I never use him as a selfish op guy. Whenever someone's getting shot at, though, it's nice to red light that person. That way, everybody else knows exactly where they're at. Or if you're getting attacked somebody and then you want them to stay there, you red light them. You get your
No.
boys there, and they kill that guy.
No, the
But the
reason
other thing is Gone 6
LMG.
LMG.
LMG flashbangs. You can do a lot with Lion.
Yeah, like it's
no, the
like,
reason
but
I
Lion-
util burn. I do 3 things with them. I util burn. I make people not move, and I get rid of shields.
the only the only thing I disagree with you on that is the red pinging him to make sure everyone knows where he is, because you could just give a simple call
And
out.
there's-
Oh, but can someone wall bang him off a simple call out every single time? No.
Haven't you met me?
Not every single time, but mostly. I was about to say.
Yeah, that's you. I don't have you every single time I run random shit. Plus, you never know when you're, especially when we have a random and he starts getting shot. I just see his health start going down. I'm gonna fucking red light it as soon as I see a random start getting. That way I know where he's getting shot from, because I'm not expecting him to give a call out every
Okay.
fucking time.
Fake S tier.
Literally,
Like,
dude,
there's
like,
no
oh my
downside
God.
to her anymore.
S tier.
She even
She's one of the best ops in
since
the game.
Finka.
Ooh,
That's it.
Finka?
Finka.
yeah.
LMG,
She has
Gone
Gone
6,
6.
and
She has
nades,
Gone 6 and help.
permanent health boost.
Nade?
She can
Yeah.
heal
She
anybody.
counters
Yeah, she's all the way up there.
Ella, Echo, like all those operators. Like it's crazy.
Gone.
Like, she's a beautiful op. Alibi? No, A to
C or
B.
D?
Literally 10 out of 10 would bet.
I would say C tier.
COD.
I
I don't
think
care
tier.
about her performance.
Guns good,
out of
nothing
that.
for the team.
I
mean,
think
you
she's-
get the intel, but like if you're going in against somebody who knows how to play the game.
People use her incorrectly, which is for fake spawn peaks to ping someone outside that you're never gonna shoot.
Or
Like,
the other-
congrats.
yeah, you have to coordinate.
Congrats,
Like,
you.
Okay, so-
Thanks. I now know that they're coming from that side of the spawn.
Let
and
me
they
hit
can
y'all
move.
with this one. She has one of the best SMGs with a zoom sight. She has the fucking what's it called no listen. She has the bailiff to make rotates, and she brings a deployable. There's no downside to bringing her kit. Her gadget could use work.
you can throw.
I
her
feel
in the
she's B tier. Like that's the only op I really argue for.
Yeah, right, I'll give you that one.
She also has
Actually,
impacts if you so
She's
choose to
pretty
bring
hot.
those.
Maestro S tier.
Maestro A tier.
S.
Well,
No,
since
I
this
would
is
say- I would
cam
say
nerfs,
A
this is
tier.
cam nerf. You gotta remember that. You can
Yeah,
just break it
true,
with a punch.
okay.
I say A tier. Yeah, A tier.
Clash with a good team.
Shut the
Number
fuck
one,
up.
With a good
Ass
no.
tier.
with a good team D. With
She's
a good
she's
team D.
It's the same
With a
argument.
bad-
It's
between
the
F
exact
and
same
ass.
argument for Montang. You can't push.
We gotta finish this up. I want to play ranked.
It's the same argument for both.
Phone died.
okay. Then D tier. That's the most I'm gonna
Give
give
her
her.
D tier.
I'm not gonna give her C tier.
That's
Maverick
not the
S
best.
tier.
There's nothing
All
wrong
day.
with this kid. He has no counters, nades, one of the best assault rifles. 3
Yeah,
speed.
he can do everything.
Cade, B tier with
No,
bandit.
Cade A tier. A or S tier.
Cade the guy
He's
with
getting
the
one of the, he's
glasses?
getting one of the two. He can put shit outside of fucking Callie's range
Yeah.
and still hit both. Still hit a dual wall if he just has to barely tap it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like for example,
Nomad?
if you're in what is it called, cafe, and you're in the freezer, you can get hatch and both walls with 1 Cade.
Nomad.
Like that's fucking
Nomad did get
ridiculous.
nerfed in the last patch, so they get up twice as fast. But even with that, she's still an A tier op.
Nomad's so hot.
It scares
bro.
the shit out of people in runouts, and they won't run out.
She reminds
They
me
do
of
that.
me. at Leaf, bro.
Gridlock, she did get buffed. She gained an extra stinger.
I-
She has some of the best guns in the game. I still feel B tier would be a pretty suitable spot for her. Post plant, she's probably one of the best ops to counter that. Because all you do is chuck the track stingers,
Yeah.
they cover the flank, and you have to do the audio sounds to figure that out.
I still think she's the ultimate attacker. I mean, like, I hate that I think she's the ultimate attacker. Like, if you get her to, you get smokes, you get the tracks, you get an LMG, like, that's fucking ridiculous. And 3 armor,
Yep,
right?
3
Still
armor.
3 armor. Yeah, like, that's fucking ridiculous. And then, like, you get to plant, and you get to know exactly where everyone's coming because you put tracks down, and they have to fucking shoot those bitches.
You
They have
think
to get
A
rid
tier?
of them in order to fucking not die.
Yeah.
I would say A tier. Sadly, it's just people don't use it.
Okay, so Mozzie.
Mozzie,
This is very interesting. A tier.
A tier.
Commando, A tier.
Agreed.
Intel denial plus Intel itself.
Any
Ass.
any
Absolute
issue with me
ass.
putting knocking ass? Besides that, she has the nades.
F tier.
No.
F. Actually, no. You're right. I would
She's-
say ass or F.
No,
Warden
no.
B.
B, D, like she.
Warden-
He looks like you, bro. Like, shut up.
Warden C tier. He
You have
doesn't
to
do
move
it.
Monty up. I can't stand seeing Monty on fucking C tier.
Hey, why does my cancer girl clash
Oh
so low?
The only thing I don't like about Monty is he takes away a fucking gun from you on
But it's
attack.
his knowledge. Knowledge is stronger than a gun sometimes.
That's
That's all I'm
relying that
fucking saying.
everyone in your team
go,
has
Sophie.
the ability to cover for
No,
your
that's
gun.
what I'm
your
saying. I'm
gun
saying
knock.
this is 5-star,
Amaru?
like
I don't know.
Okay,
who any
listen.
of these
To be
other
fucking
people
fair
are.
with it, Amaru D tier, like she has a G8. That
D tier,
G8
all
in
that.
the SMG11, which is a beautiful kit.
She go
She's a very
fast,
fast
that's it.
operator, and most of the time
Who's
people will
a
play.
murderer?
her right.
fast, run
If you play her right, she can be very effective. Goyo A tier.
A tier.
A tier now with the way he
40
fuck, you can probably argue S tier with that motherfucker now.
Yeah,
You can honestly
he
argue
has
S
4
tier
of the
with this
canisters. They
motherfucker.
last 45 seconds apiece, and they cover damn near a whole site with just 1. If you
Okay.
Yeah,
You know
like
what?
literally,
Yeah.
you put them in
Honestly-
defaults and you shoot them with 45
What
seconds
the
left. That's
fuck?
fucking
Darth
ridiculous.
Vader?
Callie,
broken.
let's your size. Let's
I
your
think
size.
she's
opinion.
in one of these tiers.
Callie's gonna be at least B tier in my opinion.
Hey,
D.
It's I don't like Callie, but I would put her over Lion just because of the fact that she does get rid of gadgets. 1, 2, her fucking sniper's a one-shot fucking sniper, which is overpowered, and she has an SMG. But
Always a one shot, but most of the
I-
time, yeah.
she's a one-shot.
What the
almost
fuck?
every
I want to
time.
put her more in C because she legit brings 0 utility.
She is a
Okay,
utility.
You
Her
use
gadget's
3
a
of her
utility.
things to try to get the wall. What else is she gonna do besides sit back and play a long angle? And at the time, it never actually
Bro,
works.
Adam.
What's up, Jake?
Most you have like.
Darth Vader's and Jedi
'cause I don't
Fallen
think
Order.
she's even on
yeah.
any of the fucking levels of like a Capitan or Sludge.
Whammy?
A tier.
Whammy? B tier.
B to A. That seems very.
I have no idea who Whammy is.
He
It
has-
sounds like something like
he has
oh my
the,
god.
He's gonna be at least B tier.
Yeah, B to
At
A
least
is where
B.
I'm gonna put him. He's worse than Jaeger. Actually, I think A tier because he has impact. No, wait, yeah, he
A
has the
tier.
impacts. He has what?
He's gonna
yeah,
util
he
burn.
has 7 of those things.
MP5.
MP5, okay gun. All
y'all
gate
are
2.
gonna-
1.5
It's a pretty nice
scope.
gun.
Y'all are gonna hopefully agree with me on this. Ayana A
S
to
tier.
S.
There's nothing wrong with her kit.
S tier.
Ayana is unfortunately an S tier right now.
ARX nades. She has
ARX,
infinite utility if she uses her
nades,
gadget
and
correctly.
infinite util.
I get it, Adam. You look like her. We don't need to go into
I
this
love it,
anymore.
bro.
Oryx.
Let's go.
I want to put Oryx in
Really
D
Ayana.
tier after his recent nerf.
I want to put him in either D or F tier. I mean, like the only thing I like about Oryx is that he can clear a wall
The
fast enough.
T5 SMG is what I like. See it a D just because of the T5 with a 1.5. He has the bailiff. He can counter Montang. It's just one of those things. Like, so do you have any weight on this one?
Oryx.
Wherever you think, and I'll
I'll say C tier.
yeah.
Wait, who is
C tier's
it?
fair.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Oryx.
Good
C tier
level
just
D.
because of gun and, like you said, the ability to take out a
really good
Monty is
roam
pretty
move.
do we have an argument not to put Malusi up in A tier?
No.
After the nerf, I don't think it's that like fucking great of a fucking gadget.
It's,
Like what else are you gonna would you argue for besides like her gadget was bulletproof and now only when it's active you just shoot and it's
yeah, but it's
gone.
been in for a while.
She's pretty
I think
hot.
A
not
tier
gonna lie.
because the MP5, I hate the MP5 personally, but it's an okay gun. She has the Impact's 3-speed capability. Those gadgets are utility at the end of the day. So, in Intel, somebody walks in and you hear it, you can pretty much just pre-fire, and if they're not smart enough to turn, you can just take their head off when they decide to. Now, Zero, he has gotten buffed. He's basically an attacker Valkyrie. No, not at all. He has an AK-12 clone.
An attacker.
He has a solid pistol. He's an attacker Valk. They changed him so his shit doesn't automatically reverse anymore.
But everybody can be an attacker Valk with a drone.
He has 6 cameras.
Yeah, dude, on God.
6 of them with tasers to break utility.
Yeah, and then as soon as you hear that shit hit, you have like 5 seconds to literally see where it hit and then pop
his shit doesn't automatically go through anymore. You can be smart with it.
I just think
there's no argument to put him in C because he does everything Valk does but better.
But it's an attack.
That's even better than her just being on the fence. When somebody dies, you have every flank cam imaginable. Arguably the best attacker gun. With the hard breach gadget too, so you can clear hatches and you can clear wall if need be. And whoever is texting me, and if it's fucking Bone sending TikToks, I'm blocking him. You're getting fucking blocked.
Look at his face.
He's probably laughing.
It's not. It's not.
He is
it's
laughing.
Not.
He was laughing the entire time.
Motherfucker, it's not. It's not.
It's not.
A Rooney.
A Rooney, like a Jaeger, but only one use, and then
C
30
tier.
seconds. C. Mark
C tier.
not that good.
I'm saying D tier.
Only 19 rounds. And does she even have a deployable or
She has bulletproof and barbed, I think.
C tier.
Yeah.
C tier because now that with attacker repick, as soon as someone sees an a Rooney gadget go up, they're fucking putting in as much util to burn it.
Yeah. C tier.
So C tier.
Put higher, but he has a good point.
Like attacker repick changes so much about this fucking game. I hope you realize, guys. Yeah, you guys may not think about this, but like attacker repick
No,
fucks
really.
all this
Honestly, that's
shit
probably
up.
going to be the pick people are most mad about. I guarantee it.
I don't give a shit. If you don't like that pick and you disagree with me, you can go fuck yourself.
Flores.
Ooh, it's getting heated.
Cowboy sign on
I
Instagram.
think
Go fuck
Flores
yourself.
B
I'm
tier.
confused on what just happened.
I agree with
Because
that.
Flores.
he could clear off utility, which is great, but he's
If they
Yeah,
people watch
gets
their whole on
shot,
every single fight
mute
that
counters it, Mozzie counters it.
There's too many people in A. Move me back down to B, dog.
I'm putting Thunderbird in S.
Yeah,
Does
I
anybody
have
have
no
any objection
objection
to
to
this?
Nope.
3-speed nitro spear can
she's
heal
useful.
now, and it's not
She's
just going to heal
useful.
your underage teammates.
Osa.
I
B
think
to C tier.
I think C tier.
I would say C tier.
I'll take C.
People see her pull out that shield and you just have an impact in your hand and you're like, yeah, you're an idiot. That's a
It really
fucking
just
life
depends
up.
on the player.
Thorn, C
Yeah,
tier.
I feel that.
Thorn D
D
tier.
Okay,
I think
Yep.
her gun's better.
I
than
said
D
it.
tier.
Explain.
I said D tier. As soon as you see a fucking Thorn gadget, you pass the threshold, you see it, you just fucking walk out the
yeah.
site. The only time that people usually get caught by it is either they're fucking retarded, 1, 2, they have to fucking plan in sight and they don't know where else to plan, they're brain dead. I
Okay,
would say
so
D tier. Like it's just
Azami,
like
how do we feel about her? Because
maybe
personally, I
I hate her.
D tier.
D to C is how I'm feeling about it.
D tier because now everybody fucking can get rid of it. Like it's like yeah, congrats. You may create an angle now, but like it's almost like
Put her
meh.
in D. Put her in
It's
D.
Meh.
only a bitch when you're like when you don't have anything to burn and you have to physically go up and like
Yeah.
hit it. Really
Yeah, and
exposing
even then,
yourself.
like you gotta just like
Eh,
what? You're
the
just like you
pure
may stop it
numbers,
for a
and
second.
she has Deagle in the 9x, which is one of the better kits. 2 armor, and you can make some really nasty angles with it as long as you have the utility.
Yeah, okay, you get an angle, but I
That
feel
can
like
be
the
used
major
against you if you get
downside.
shot off your angle. I just don't like the fact that
I think the
like
major downside
unless
is we put Buck in S tier, which means he is going to be played a lot. Like people play Buck a lot, so Azami, excuse me, is just completely negligated. Yeah, negligated when negligated when you have a Buck because her thing can be broken by a skeleton key
Yeah,
at any
it's
range.
crazy.
So that's why I put her.
skeleton key gone 6. Yeah, it's like literally gonna be
Yeah,
gone in
Ash
6
Zoe
seconds. As
Flores,
soon as you fucking put that shit up.
Ash, Zoe,
like
Flores, Buck, gone.
any op would have gone 6.
Like
Literally,
it's
It's
just
just
like
crazy.
5 counters.
too many people that are played a lot can get rid of
Have
it.
yeah, can get rid of
Okay,
it, yeah. And even if you're playing even an Amaru, you can or a Blackbeard, you can still hit it in 3
that is
hits
true. It's
and
just a
it'll be gone.
throwable castle barricade.
And it doesn't even matter how many you throw to make it even stronger. They stick together and then it still becomes 3. Like I would be down if you threw 2 at the same wall, it becomes 6, but it's still 3. So
Okay,
that's why I think
so
D tier.
looking at the list now, what ops do people like? Do we feel that we got this down on the first try? Or what ops do you want to kind of move around?
I think Valk A.
No, I still think there's no you cannot get rid of Intel.
So yeah, damage.
Intel's gonna be important no matter what.
Okay, then can
You have
we
no
move Mute back down to B then?
no.
No.
Again, you're coming again under Intel
You're it's Intel and this game is
and
all
wall.
about Intel.
Yeah.
Yellow
You guys don't
ping
realize call outs fucking
is
matter.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like
You don't know where the push is
Mute
coming
prevents
from. How are
yellow
you gonna
ping.
prepare for that push? Falcams, you have that mute stop a push. You're gonna.
You can argue, let's say. Let me think. Let me think in this little list that we got going here.
How much cheese is too much cheese?
I would say
Nah,
Mira could be
bro,
down to B tier. I'm saying
it's never too much
I
of B,
say Mira down to B tier just because it's really
Yeah,
site
I was about to
dependent.
say Mirror down to B tier.
It's really site dependent. She's really strong on some sites. She's completely useless on others.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, B.
that's literally how that's played.
I like that.
It's hit or miss.
Tachanka to A.
I feel that.
What? No, we're
Yeah.
not moving to
What's
Chonka
wrong
to
with
A.
Tachanka's kid? I just want your answer on that.
There's nothing wrong with his kit, but B's not the worst tier either. It's not like, oh my
Literally.
god, you're useless. It's
Yeah,
just
but
you're just
what I'm feeling
B
is that
tier.
he has a better kit than most of the defenders that we put above him. To be fair, he has a better kit than Cade. He has a
You-
better kit than Maestro itself.
You pull out your gun. One, you lose your gun when you're trying to use your fucking utility. Which as soon as you pull that bitch out, you start firing. Someone here will get fired.
Thatcher,
They're gonna find you and they're gonna
Jaeger,
try to shoot you.
no, not Jackal. IQ almost.
A lot of
you
people
hear-
use it when they
Valkyrie,
pop.
Maverick,
Ayana
Boy,
loses
That's what I'm
on
saying.
Zensu.
So you
Ayana, Thunderbird.
no, that's not. You're missing the point here, motherfucker.
DJ
What I'm
Club.
saying is, as soon as shut the fuck up.
That was
You're
so
on
good.
attack. I'm about to fuck Adam. You don't play the game enough. Go fuck yourself. 1, 2. Go talk to your girlfriend. 3. No, I would still say he's gonna stay B tier regardless. You hear the Chonka getting burned, and you're on attack. You're gonna look for exactly where he got shot from and try to take him out as soon as possible.
Hard to tell where it got shot from if it's just laying in the middle of the floor.
And half the ops you listed, Adam, are fucking defenders, or it's not even.
I just don't think it's that. I don't think it's that useful.
Like it's a passive fucking ability that half the ops you
Yeah.
listed. Like I don't do.
I
that.
feel-
All I'm trying to say is,
Yeah.
I would keep him in B tier. It's not the worst tier in the fucking world. It's still a useful op to bring, but would you rather have a smoke all the time than compared to that? Probably 100%
Well,
of the
that's
time.
why Smoke's an S and he's an A.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that they're that close. That's
That's
what I'm saying. As soon as you bring a smoke, there's no reason to bring it to Chonka.
Well, that's also vice versa.
There, you can.
If you bring it to Chonka, no point for the smoke, and he does Smoke's job better. The only difference that he has is if Tachanka,
He does it
if the
slower.
Tachanka had an automatic secondary, he would be better than
does it
Smoke,
slower?
110%. He
What do you mean
burns
by he does it
longer.
slower,
It's
sir?
safer
He
to
does
use
it
him because you can
slower.
launch it from damn near the whole map.
Yeah, you can
He's the
launch it
same
for
speed as Smoke.
miles.
There's no downside to Tachanka's kit besides the LMG itself being a little bit slow of rate of fire. But in the game of one-shot headshot, the rate of fire doesn't mean much, especially when the gun hits for like 60 a bullet.
That's why I want him to be A. And I don't know what you mean by he does it slower than
He
Smoke.
actually
Sometimes
does it faster than Smoke. The only thing that takes a little bit is the fucking bring out of the Shikisha launcher,
Bring out of the
and
thing.
it's about the
But once he
it's
does
about
that,
the
you
exact
have,
same
what,
amount
7
that it
shots?
takes Smoke to get out, just a little bit slower. I don't think you can get like there.
And then how many shots do you have in that thing?
No, you
7?
have like 12.
6? Goddamn. They
I
buffed
think
them.
it's always been 12 to not.
You can also control when Smoke's gadget is deployed at the
Yeah,
same
but most
time.
of the time when you yeet the smoke nade, you're applying it as soon as it gives you the ability.
Yeah.
Tachanka, you can sit behind a wall and get the 2 bounce and then a flame, or just the 1 bounce floor. And unlike with Smoke, where you can't shoot it, and we've done it before, you can't do that. You can't do that
Cannot
against
shoot,
Tachanka.
Tachanka. As soon as you see a Tachanka coming at you, you either run or you run through
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
It's
It's the
one of
same thing
two
with
things.
Smoke on that regard. But Tachanka's reach is farther.
Yeah.
The only difference between him and Smoke at that point.
Well, sometimes when people see smoke,
Yeah.
sometimes people see a smoke coming at them, they just shoot it out the air, and then they just keep going. If you're good enough
Yeah,
to do
that's
that,
some
but
pretty fucking wicked aim.
when you see a Tachanka coming at you, you can't shoot it out the air. You just got to either run or run through it. With smoke, there's always a chance that you can shoot it, even though it's that slim. Like there's
Especially
always a chance
comparing
you can shoot it, which is why I
Tachanka to
think
the other
Tachanka
options.
Yes, but at the same time, when you gotta be last one alive, one of the last people alive in the defending.
Well, I
in
feel
the
like
area.
Smoke and Tachanka are both hold down ops, not roamers. So I feel like if you're gonna do that,
You stay on site anyway with Tachanka.
yeah, you stay on site.
Anyway, that 1, 2. The other thing is you can't fucking burn as much. I guess you can. You can take down walls, but it's like
You can take down walls and still have enough ammo.
the only thing is I think that I would still take a Smoke or a Goyo over a Tachanka.
I would take a Tachanka over a Goya.
What?
It depends.
No.
I think that Tachanka stays at A because the only op that does better than him is Smoke. And I feel that it's better to bring a Tachanka over bringing the Rook, bringing the Echo.
Can Tachanka use the 9x?
Yeah, he still has access to the 9x, but if you
Okay, yeah,
but
then
if you bring the
sometimes
9x,
depends on the map,
if you
I would
bring the
take a
9x though,
Tachanka.
you lose the ability that we're arguing for, is that he can make the rotates better and faster.
Oh
And he
yeah,
has a better
true.
thing, so we need to keep the LMG on it. Because I would rather have a Tachanka at some points than have the Vigil, have the Legion type shit. That's how I'm feeling about it. Any other ops we're arguing for?
Alright, is this a good list?
Yo.
Any other
Hold on,
operators
Toko.
that we want to play around with?
I kind of want to move Echo down to C, but
Shut the fuck up.
That-
I was actually gonna move Maestro down to B for almost the same reason as Echo. The thing that you can put them on the same exact tier for, they have the same amount of gadgets. 2, you don't have to, you can actually move Echo's fucking drone, so you don't like have to deploy until the
Yeah,
very
true, but you
fucking
can't-
end. But you
yeah,
have to
just-
pre-place Maestro gun, which
Yeah,
the
and
only
you
thing
can-
that
you
can
can
make them
shoot
go
Maestro
higher.
gun too.
True, you could just shoot an
What?
Echo. You can't just shoot a Maestro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have to be they have to do. Yes, but at the same point, like I'm saying.
Huh?
Yeah, but again, as soon as it's gone, it's gone. Like you already know where it's at.
Okay,
If it's not moved, that's what I'm saying. Like the cool thing about Echo is like you can literally keep them on you, stay alive till the very end, and then literally just deploy them at the very last second, and then be like, all right.
But what we're getting at is I put Maestro above because Maestro can still stop plant, do damage other than just stop plant. Echo doesn't do damage when he hits. It's just only fucking concussion. And then also Maestro can burn fucking util. aces, terms, fucking.
Yeah,
damn right.
and even if you if you
they're
even punch
outside.
Maestro stuff, it still works. If you hit a fucking yokai, it's gone. He has the 81 round on probably the best defender gun, to be fair.
Mhm.
Are you eating the gummies, Adam?
No,
Who the,
Toko,
who the,
fuck off.
who the fuck is this
Bruh,
retard?
calm.
Toko.
Everybody shut up.
Okay.
I think I'm good. Lion,
I think Lion's in a good spot. I don't think we move Lion at all.
fine.
Adam, you can just shut the fuck up.
I was just gonna say Lion D tier.
Lion should be moved
Of
down
course
to
you
D
were.
tier.
Just
'Cause
leave
you're
it
fucking
like that,
dumb.
we're fine.
I think we're looking good here.
You
Okay,
both
so
agree
I want to
with
come back to the Cav
Yeah,
argument.
'cause Bro wants
Sophie, do you want to move
chaos.
Cav up?
I do. I do, because she's more. I want to switch Cav and Blackbeard. I really don't. I don't get why they're not switched.
Okay,
Cav is at
I'm good
least
with
useful
that.
for the team. Blackbeard's completely. Are you dumb?
Adam's just arguing fucking everything. This is why I want
Everything that I say, Adam. Literally. Cav, you
has
fucking
no
get an
fucking
Intero. Who knows where everybody's at?
Hey, yeah,
Okay,
true, I
but
forgot about
listen,
Interos. I forgot about
Utero, I mean, the
Interos, yeah.
Intero's not going to happen if you have a coordinated team. It's just not. That's the whole
I mean, you can get double Intero'd. But the thing why it's still an F. It's not like it's great, but at the same time, it's
Not
better.
a
It's gonna be
Blackbeard. Yeah, I
better.
get what you're saying. Like, I was
It's
like, I
better-
forgot about the
It's better than
what's it called?
Blackbeard because Blackbeard has shields. Like
I
shields,
forgot
I
about
get.
the interrogations
This
completely. My bad,
motherfucker.
Sai.
I can't stop. Okay, so Blackbeard shield completely useless. Like, yes, it protects you from a headshot, but like, what do you do for the team? Honestly, like jack shit. You get intel for like an extra half a second if you don't get headied.
You know what? I feel like after the glass buff, he's gonna
Yeah,
move up.
after Glass's buff, he's going to
significantly.
probably move up really high because he's going to be a 3-speed with the Bearing 9.
3-speed with a sniper,
Sniper
and a
Bearing
Bearing
9 combo, pretty good. He'll also have,
Decent.
still have the nades. Like,
Nades. Yeah,
as of
He can
this
definitely
moment,
move up
he's
to F tier.
ass, but I
Yeah.
guarantee we have this.
he's gonna move
No,
up
no,
like A,
like
A or
probably
B.
B tier next season if it's actually as good as we think.
Mhm.
Okay, because
Yeah.
you gotta
If,
think.
if he gets that Bearing
Yeah,
9,
the Bearing 9s,
I would put him at C tier top.
he has nades. He can bring
No.
smokes too if
he has
useful.
nades.
3,
and he
he has
smokes,
the
yeah.
best DMR. It'll be probably a B tier pick to bring Glass. Like it's just depending though. We have no idea actually.
If you're gonna put him at B tier, you can literally say the same thing about Callie. I mean, yeah, it's like not the sniper, but it's a util. It's like literally what you're trying to get from a nade.
Yeah, but her gadget can't
Where's
kill
Callie?
somebody.
And she has an SMG.
Where's Callie? I don't
Callie's
see
in
Callie.
C.
I'm tripping.
Between
Oh,
them.
Callie's in
C
C.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. You
Oh
might
my
as
The
well
only
put
reason
Glaz
I
in C
think
tier.
Callie is C tier is instead of Glaz next season is
Callie's
because
a B
Glaz is
tier.
gonna have a faster rate of fire, and if you miss that first Callie shot, you're
that's
basically
also
dead.
very factual.
Yeah,
Callie's gonna be
but
in
you're
the
missing the
B tier,
point of
bro.
what Callie does.
She doesn't
at
really
that
do
point.
anything. She
Callie's
only
too
has
good.
the 3 things. After
Yeah.
that, she can't burn util at all. Like, there's nothing called.
You only get 2 nades. You fuck up your 2 nades on any op, you're pretty.
Yeah, but the
fucking
nades can
useless.
still kill out of pockets.
Callie
Collies
kill.
can't kill.
And that's relying on a Glaz literally being in sight with you, throwing nades.
He has the Bearing 9
The Bearing 9.
now. That's a pretty good
Callie has the
secondary.
SMG. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying. Like you can
her
literally do the
SMG
same
is
thing
like
with
take the
Callie
Bearing
right now.
9. Yeah, I would pick the Bearing 9 over Callie.
Okay, but we gotta stop arguing about next season shit. We haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
Any
yeah,
other
true.
operator here that we want to play with?
I invited you.
I'm good.
Like, Adam's good, so you stay quiet. Soapy, any op here you want to talk about?
This
Okay, you're
man.
good. Sai, what op leaves you with a bad taste in your mouth?
Toko. What are you doing, dog?
Nothing.
I like the list
Oh,
where it's
your
at.
Okay,
legs
Brett,
are
if you don't
on
shut
your
up,
desk
Adam-
and you have your legs.
I'm okay with the list, so I think we're done with it, right?
I'm good with the list right now, just because it's solid.
Like Alex said.
Warden's the only questionable op for me on this list right now, and like I said, that's about it.
That's fair.
I don't see Warden as useful to the team. That's the only issue. Like you can argue everybody's useful to the team except for this fucking list.
Warden's useful. The only time he's useful is with his gadget, is because nobody else can peek smoke. He can get intel nobody else
That's
can.
true.
He's the only one
And
that can stop a
also,
fucking
I think
plant
he's
with
a bit
glass holding.
buffed. I
He
think
can
he's a
kill the
bit
glass
buffed.
and then kill planner, or kill planner then kill glass, depending on the angle
Yeah.
he peeks.
Yeah, I
And
think.
that's a very specific case.
Okay,
that's the only
listen,
thing that
the
I'm
way you
saying.
have
It's
to
like
think about it
That's what I'm
is,
saying.
No, I
Is
also
that-
think
what's
no,
it called?
no.
Okay.
The reason I think he's better is because of the flash buff, where you
That's-
where you can't just turn around and not get
flash
flashed.
buff, yeah.
Now with the new flash buff, he actually becomes more useful because you can't avoid those flashes anymore
Smartest thing
unless you got
Adam
a
said
warden.
all day.
Yeah, because
flash
you're
buff.
bringing more
Flash
flashes
buff.
now because they actually work.
Sophie, I have those moments, dog. I have those big
That was
brain
the
moments.
argument I
Don't worry
made
about it.
yesterday, bro. He's just copying that one.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like that's the only person I'd question, and I'm not trying to move him by
Okay,
any
boys,
means
so
either.
we're done with this list.
We're done.
Siege time?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Wait, hold
I'm
up.
gonna
Can
need
we-
y'all
can we-
boys
can we
backups
make
in the
a
comments
pure-
when people get all pissy at me, so that's all we're gonna do.